Alright, we're back at the community centre to finish up this little run of the base maps in the game. So, let's go. Okay. Honestly, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do on this map because I've played this one to death. I guess I can just sort of screw around, show off some stuff that I used to enjoy doing all the time on it. Who knows if I'll be able to find something new amongst all this. Where do we start? It's probably one of those things that everybody that's watching has played it as well, so it's super hard to kind of be creative here. I'm trying to manual, but it's not working for some reason. No. Yeah, it's always hitting the peg. Holding both triggers, so it should. Ugh. There we go. I'll do it anyway, even if the game doesn't want me to. I'm stubborn. What else do we have? The thing I need to remember with 2.0 is kind of the manual stuff that you can do, like that. It's obviously in 1.9.9 that wasn't implemented. Do my usual tappy tap tap bonk festival, whatever you want to call it. I've got that in like a video somewhere, I think. But yeah, this is like the classic. I know the actual pipe map was the original thing that everybody played, but in terms of the amount of time spent, I think this is the map I spent the most time on. I don't know, it's just got so many options. I also liked using this wall. I'm going to be miles away, aren't I? Never really do like X up grinds and stuff like that. That's probably something I could utilise more. Kinda got the 540 out. Yeah, let's do something off that wall. Weird coming back here after all this time, like. Yeah, there we go. Playing around with that made me realise that actually the angle that you hit the wall affects the way you come off it. So if you're more facing away from the wall, you're more likely to go back into the quarter thing. Yeah, like that leads you out, whereas if you're pointing inwards, you'll just end up kind of smashing into the wall. I guess it makes sense in real life, it's just I didn't know the game went far enough to simulate that. I never really thought about that actually, yeah. What else do we have? I liked playing around on this as well, just because it was kind of a weird... I don't know, like doing weird slow seesaw type of tricks. It's weird enough for me. Probably most people will just see it as a ramp, but it's pretty hard to get onto it with a 180. Yeah, like doing a line or something, going backwards and forwards. G10s might be difficult, or maybe not. We got off it. That sort of stuff's cool as well. Like... Yeah. Also made me want to do... Wait, how did it work again? There we go. See if we can get one of those off. That's almost like a toothpick style on the end. Obviously, that's not really possible with the way the game works, but... Shit, wrong button. Too late. I'm not used to doing that trick. Slightly different way of doing it. I think I tapped as well, but you know. Unintentional over. I also really like this wall as well. Let's do something on that. It's probably going to be more of like a chill kind of tour of the map. Go over some tricks I used to like doing, see if I can recreate them. Because there's a bunch of hard stuff I remember doing. Yeah. Just good enough to get a bar spin in. Also reminds me, I spent a while playing around with these things. These are pretty cool as well. Like, it's hard to get something that actually looks good in the end. Like, it doesn't always land in a manual properly. I guess because the angle's a bit awkward. It's coming off like a really vertical angle. But how could we get this to work? Yeah. The game thinks you're going on a super vertical angle when you come off, so the manual doesn't really register properly. We'll get it consistent, like actually hitting the thing. Maybe a 180 would be better. Yeah, I don't think a nose manual would work properly, but in that case it did work in a glitchy way. Yeah, that was the thing that I really enjoyed playing around on quite a lot. You can also like tap that as well, like a Fufanu or something. Actually, that makes me think of something else. Could you do like a double tap on these? I guess they're too close together. Okay, I'll mark it down. You can hit the wall as well and come back in. Kind of want to do something on top of that. Maybe a little nose bonk. Then you could go down to the grass. Came out the same side that time. The angle here is also a bit of a problem. But obviously, like with all of this stuff, you're kind of dealing with the glitchiness of the game. Because none of it's really intended so much. Oh, impressive. Brakeless. Okay, what are we gonna do? I have no idea. That was crap. Use these to hit the wall as well. Spent a lot of time like trying to get everything I could off this map. Because once you've done a few edits, it's like, well, I've kind of covered all the spots. What else can I do? Can I get a 360 to nose manual? Yeah. Sometimes I forget my bar spin direction when I'm doing that. Yeah, that was nice. You can go this way as well. That's definitely the wrong way to be doing a table. The other thing... Nope. Is you can use those poles. It's kind of like a little wall ride thing. It's pretty hard though. And like clear this whole curb setup. Can't remember how I did it now, to be honest. It was a long time ago. You may need to like manually, yeah, I'm manually holding back with the left stick to kind of do a backflip motion. So he doesn't just... Which is like a cool thing. It's like a gap, but using this kind of non-traditional kind of object to get over it. That's where a lot of the fun comes to me. It's like, you probably shouldn't be able to do this. But after a few goes, you get the sense that, yeah, it's definitely going to work. And then you keep going, you get it, and then you end up with something that nobody else has really... Well, I guess you can say bothered to try. Because, you know, in the end, who has the time to be doing this over and over? I do. I'm off work for a week, so I have plenty of time to do this stuff. Come on. We'll see how long this video goes. It could be long in the end, because there's like a ton of stuff that I used to do on here. And going around it all and kind of introducing it and talking about it would be pretty interesting, maybe. Ooh. It was way bigger than I expected. Yeah. The other thing, well, one of many things, is you can pedal up here as well. Go back there. Keep forgetting. Okay. You do need to adjust a little bit, because he wobbles when he goes up. Obviously you would if you're pedaling up something like this, but gotta be super, you kind of gotta be lucky in the end. Everything needs to be just right, because there's barely enough room for him to get up. It has to be perfect, otherwise he'll get off course. Come on, come on, come on! Shit. Well, we got to the top. Something fun to try at least. I can't remember if I did anything on this. I think this thing above it will get in the way, but yeah. Like hopping onto this and going onto the rail after. Obviously with this game, if you touch the wall, it will see it as a bail. Well, you know, it's something. Continuing the tour. Huh. Okay, get up. Oh, you're over here again. Yeah, I kind of wanted this video to be relatively edit-free. It's nice doing like things where I spent a long time getting a load of stuff, but then other times it's nice to just be a bit more relaxed, not stress too much about doing crazy tricks or whatever. The other thing, pretty sure I did like a wall ride type of thing off around this, but I can't remember what it was now. Can kind of do it, but then you end up having to 180. I'm not sure if you could do that straight. Just homing onto the downward part there. Yeah, because going from the top you can't quite clear this normally. The wall gives you that kind of extra boost. Get like an extra hop on the way down. I don't really want to be doing this. Yeah, it keeps locking on. Could maybe go at it from the right. Maybe a bit too much of a straight on angle. Bonk. Get around there. It's pretty cool, actually. I was wondering if you could, like, downside whip off it. Obviously, be a bit crazy, but just in terms of, like, pushing, you could just get a whip off it. Why not? In the grass. Thinking about it, yeah, this might be a long video. Fuck it, why not? Having fun, make the most of it. Okay. Jesus. Now, never really did much on this. I don't know, it's alright, but I didn't find it all that inspiring, to be honest. Up, down. It's a lot of speed. The manuals don't seem to be like locking in as much. Maybe is this a thing with 2.0? Were they a bit less sensitive or something? They work, it's just The other thing I did was like trying to figure out a way to stay in that as long as possible. Because obviously it's a bit like you do one trick. Just doing... I don't know. It's a bit dumb. Could you do... No, I was thinking you could like 180 and nose bonk on the end. And then like go off the left side. You'd have a little bit of lean, but... Okay. I'm double triggering to do that, so it's not quite the same. But that might be the only way to get it. A lot of this game is also experimentation as well. Like just trying this out, you kind of figure out weird nuances with the engine. So, could you... Yeah, you can tap like that. Which is pretty cool. No, it keeps them to lock on. That's one thing about BMX the game I wish this had, and that was that ability to just be like a little bonk on the end. Here it will always bail. Just having the ability to do that, say you're coming up to this ledge, you just want to like tap it. Obviously then I think it was the back wheel that hit, which is why I kept going, but yeah, the ability to do that stuff would kind of open up a ton of weird little ideas, I think. See how tech we can go just on this little thing. The other thing about not over editing these videos is, I don't know, just to show kind of the real side to playing the game. Obviously if you edit everything and make it look like you hit everything first try, people are going to be like, well, why can't I do that? Fact is, like, this game isn't easy. Obviously I've spent quite a long time playing it, so I'm used to it, so I can obviously hit stuff probably at a greater rate than somebody that's just started the game, but you know. What am I doing? What do I want to do? This is a cool area as well. I use that a lot in my videos. And also the TCC, sorry, TBB. There's tons of stuff you can do on this, like going up the letters, trying to figure out ways to like go on this one and come down on the C next to it, or it's actually kind of hard because there's a bunch of magnets and stuff around there that will throw you off. Seat grabs never work. Oh, the other thing is just like, should probably need, I don't know, a frozen moonwalk. Get some more. Doing like a nose manual on the way up and using that as like a pivot to do something on top. Obviously this can be quite glitchy as well, so it's one of those things where you test out and say, okay, I think this might be possible, so let's give it a go. We kind of made it. Wasn't clean. I'd qualify that for an edit, personally. You can see the possibilities, right? You could just try like getting up onto that part of the T. There's also, because it's 3D, you can get on the top, do something down that on the opposite side, because it'll be sloped downwards. It takes you to a little bank. We're not getting quite enough speed to do that. Cleared it. You get the idea though. You get the right amount of speed. Oh wait, we're moving again. Wonder why. For some reason, I had this sudden desire to like fakey backflip onto this wall, see what happens. Not wall, pole, sorry. Throwing realism out the window, it's just, oops, too early. Part of me was just like, would that look cool? Need a little bit more speed to actually like get vertical on it. Obviously, I don't think I've ever seen anybody do too late. Fakey backflip off something. I've seen people do front flips and just like regular backflips off stuff. Not sure if anybody has the, I don't know, insanity to do something like this. If you let the back wheel slip out, I guess if you lean back far enough, it'd be like, I don't know, when you manual, you end up slipping out backwards. It'd be kind of like that, except you just use that and tuck in and just spin and hope you don't land on your head. Again, who's willing to practice that? We kind of make it. So, you know, if we're going, is it impossible to do? Maybe not. It's not like, I don't know, somebody was high enough and didn't care about their own well-being. It's not strictly never ever going to happen. Somebody may even like link me to somebody that's done this in real life somehow. Maybe into a foam pit or something. Something I never really thought of trying. Okay, we'll give it like 3 more goes. This won't be fast enough, I think. Damn it, hop to the end. Screw it, that'll do. Then we're going to front flip onto this wall over here. Yep. That's something I did in... I guess that was one of my most popular videos. Got like a ton of views for some reason. I'm not really sure what causes that, like the reason why some of my popular videos are so popular. I guess if the right people see it and share it or something, then it sets it off to a bigger audience than usual. Not that it really matters, like, I don't know. Views aren't everything. The more... I found like, if you get over maybe 10,000 views, you kind of reach this borderline of people that aren't quite into the game or coming from something other than, oh, that was good, coming from somewhere else, from maybe the usual places, and you start to get these weird comments, or people that don't even know what the game is, even though it's kind of in the title. Yeah, if anybody wants to ask what the game is, it's Pipe by BMX Streets. It's in the title. I've actually worded it weird in all my titles, because, I don't know, I always remembered it differently for some reason, but yeah, just look at the title and figure it out. Or I don't know, a Google search for BMX game will probably not give you that many results. Yeah, that was the other cool thing. Like, doing tricks off all those individual parts of this. Like that as well, the round bit around the edge. I remember that took quite a while. You can do stuff on these rocks as well, they're all actually like proper objects, not like things that you fall through. Shit. Shit. Okay. Let's try and recreate that trick. I was surprised at that front flip thing that I did to the wall as well. That usually took... Ugh. God. Wobble. This is the angle I'm getting wrong. Get up. Get up and don't fall over. Yay. Did it always, like, pedal that hard? Actually, yeah, if you go hold forward, it's not as bad. Yeah, there you go. First try. The hardest part was actually riding along that wall. Bonk that. Nah, bailed it. Sometimes that works. See, I'm doing it again. Just hold up. Easier. Going from this ledge to tapping that bin as well. That was the first time I kind of figured out you could do tap-like tricks. Go, 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 go. Forced me off. Like, I was holding down left, but it wasn't moving for some reason. Okay. Quite optimistic, wasn't it? Made it. Kind of, actually, yeah, fun playing on this map because it's just reliving a bunch of old ideas and just playing around. Could we double bonk these two rails to going off the end? Guess the magnets would work, yeah. This was not a magneted game. You'd hit one of these with a back tire, bounce off. The other thing, I've said that like 20 times now. The other thing, the next thing, Just clearing that one. Riding the one behind it. How did I do that? Must have been like a nose manual or something. Lowers the realism, who's jumping over a rail to a nose manual like that. And then going down, I don't know how many steps, like 20 steps or something. It's one I did somewhere in an edit. It's proof it is possible. Somehow. How did I do that? Yeah. The problem is, you're doing a nose manual, so you can't clear the thing after it. Don't know how else I can do it. Screw it, let's try something else. Maybe try like one more, a few more things, and then... Did I ever try like doing a front flip off this? Or a backflip? Again, going into the realm of ridiculousness, but just seeing what's possible. Yeah, the other thing is like surviving that 180 with this speed. Doing that properly. I don't know why I'm suddenly so obsessed with like doing backflips out of a fakie, but you know. Yeah, maybe skip that one. Let somebody else try it. But now, I don't know. I feel like I've done a fair bit. We'll just cruise around a bit. Oh dear. Yeah. Do a lap or something. Then we'll call it a day. We'll see how far we go. This map shouldn't be too quick, I hope. I don't know. Probably shouldn't say that, should I? The hard thing is keeping it interesting as well. Okay, this time. That was too quick for me. Can't end it on that. Got a reputation to uphold. Actually, no, I don't. I don't have a reputation. I am kind of just repeating what I'm doing. It's like, oh yeah, that was alright. I'll repeat that, do that again. Kind of. Ugly. That was close. Those things love to throw you off and kill you. The other problem with this is I start to concentrate a lot, so I stop talking. If we can get around a bunch of the map, that would be pretty cool. Oh shit. There of all places? Oh well. I think that's it. It was kind of nice to come back here actually. Relive some old... How weird is that? Like, such an old map in my eyes. It's like a nostalgic place at this point. Yeah, hopefully that gave people some ideas of things to try out. Honestly, this is just all my own perspective and way of looking at things. Other people will have their own ideas and come up with something that I've never even thought of. So if that can at least stimulate somebody, yeah, that'd be great. If you do anything interesting, please let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching. Finally got to 20,000 subscribers. Going up from there now. Views are going up overall. I guess just because I'm keeping up such a consistent schedule instead of barely doing anything like I used to. Yeah, onwards and upwards, I say. This is not going to make it. Yup. Alright then, I'll see you next time.